course, dude, I put money down on the Ravens. What do you think I am, an idiot? I mean, not like Peter Rosenberg stupid, because that can be... Dude, you know most of my friends are assholes. There's a camera in my house. I gotta go. Dude, what are you doing here? I haven't seen you since... Hey, Phil. Just want to let you know. Remember the extra 20? Need you to cut. Cut what? What does he want me to talk about? Are you kidding me? How's this? Make it look natural and unrehearsed. Alright, hey everybody, it's Nate Stein. Happy 2009, everybody. It's time to go over your favorite moments of 2008 so we can get to 2009. Happy New Year! It's great to see you. Hey everybody, it's Nate Stein. A little bit taken off guard because there's a camera in my house. Absolutely not staged. Boy, would ever give you that impression. So thought I would go over with you some of the top results from 2008, some of your fan-picked favorites on our poll from our website, ProWrestlingSyndicate.com, where over 1,000 of you voted. Absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much. We have the best fans in professional wrestling, and you keep showing it to us time and time again. Keep it up, because we need you. Let's face it, we can't do this without you. Make sure you're checking out all the latest at ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. But of course, we have so much to go over. And one of the biggest awards in professional wrestling I'm going to give out here tonight when we talk about the most shocking moment in professional wrestling, in Pro Wrestling Syndicate, Professional Wrestling Syndicate. That's so like, what, 70s, 60s? Pro Wrestling Syndicate, PWS. What was the most shocking moment of the year? Could it be the fact that little slut Alexa Thatcher dumped Kenny Omega in the ring? That help form reality check? Come on. Could that have been it? Could have been the fact that Black Machismo Jay Lethal wrestled his brother from another mother. Yes, I stole that. Lanny Poffo, the genius, formerly the genius from WWE. Again, trademark infringement. You know, I'm like lawsuit friendly apparently right now. Guess what? It happens to me all the time. Was it Jim Powers coming out of retirement? So much that we'll go over. Shocking moment in Professional Wrestling Syndicate. Pro Wrestling Syndicate. Why do I keep saying professional? Pro Wrestling Syndicate, PWS. Give you the awards of the year, everybody. First off, you voted for Wrestler of the Year for PWS. I'm going to give you the runners-up because I don't know if you can believe who the winner is. You voted off the island, so to speak, Jack Evans, Kenny Omega, Teddy Hart. Those are the runners-up. Who got PWS Wrestler of the Year? None other than PWS Heavyweight Champion Devin Moore. You voted for Devin Moore. Mr. I'm all for myself. I have ego. Devin Moore. Dudes. Dudettes. Devin Moore. He's told you he doesn't like you and you voted for him for Wrestler of the Year. Well, let's face it. Dude has a lot of ability. Dude can be awesome when he's on. Dude is talented. But how much longer can you hold on to that title, especially when you just voted off the island Kenny Omega, Teddy Hart, Jack Evans? Maybe we'll see a little bit of a, I don't know, I want to prove myself that I was Wrestler of the Year last year in Pro Wrestling Syndicate, and I want to take out Devin Moore in the process. And maybe all of Reality Check, too, because that would be awesome. Next up, PWS Woman of the Year and Manager of the Year, none other than the beautiful Alexa Thatcher. Yes, I say beautiful Alexa Thatcher, even though I think I just called her a slut. Yeah. Caught up in the moment. Sorry about that. No heat. Alexa Thatcher, Woman of the Year, PWS Manager of the Year, hotness herself, Alexa Thatcher. Unfortunately, she's kind of laid up with an injury right now. We don't have a timeline for her recovery. As soon as we know, we'll post it on ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. And if I can get YouTube to cooperate, I'll put the link right here. ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. Brackets. So what did you pick? What did the fans, the Pro Wrestling Syndicate, pick for PWS Match of the Year? I know, I'm lame. I'm 5 years old. Give me a break. The match of the year from Majestic Mayhem in Yonkers, New York was Jack Evans versus Teddy Hart. They lit up the place. And if you want to talk about one match that was talked about for a long time in the locker room at Pro Wrestling Syndicate, it was that matchup. Those two guys killed each other all over the place. And outside of the controversial finish, And if you want to know what I'm talking about, you need to buy the DVD. Or watch our brand new 24/7 wrestling channel on ProWrestlingSyndicate.com so you can find out for yourself what happened at Majestic Mayhem. That's right. Free wrestling online, not edited matches, not crappy matches from Alabama. Live wrestling, well, maybe not live, excuse me. Pre-recorded wrestling from our live shows for Pro Wrestling Syndicate. You can watch it 24/7, available online at Pro Wrestling Syndicate for free! ProWrestlingSyndicate.com for free! I'm telling you. Not on demand like some other places. You don't need to buy one match for $5. Free! Online! Clarity. It's like Claret and Clear. Again, trademark infringement. What can I say? Who do you think was the most hated wrestler of the year? Now, you voted for Wrestler of the Year himself as PWS champion Devin Moore. Do you think he could possibly be the most hated man of the year? Do you think Eddie Kingston, Samoa Joe, most hated wrestler of the year? Who'd you pick? You picked, from Reality Check, not Danny DeMonto. See, I was trying to come up with something witty to say on the moment, and it's not coming right now. So guess what? Your most hated wrestler of the year from Reality Check was none other than Tommy Suede himself. Debuted at Pro Wrestling Syndicate this past year, former developmental talent with the WWE, outstanding talent, outstanding ability, outstanding entertainer. You can see him at Pro Wrestling Syndicate. He's absolutely kind of shined and rose through the ranks pretty quickly at Pro Wrestling Syndicate, but not necessarily rubbing the best with the fans sometimes. Absolutely the most hated wrestler of the year by the largest margin, none other than Tommy Suede. Congratulations. How do you say that to somebody who's most hated? Congratulations, dude. You did awesome. You suck and people hate you. Yeah. Why didn't Rockshaw get it? Dude sucks. The voice. The zombie. Hated. Hated. PWS favorite finish of the year. Who do you think it was? I want your comments. I want you to tell me under each little topic that I'm going under: Wrestler of the Year, Woman of the Year, Match of the Year, Favorite Finisher, Most Hated Wrestler, Most Shocking Moment, PWS Favorite Legend. Who you think should get it in the comments below? I want you to tell me. That's right. I said it. What was your favorite finisher of the year? It was Jack Evans. The runner-up was Jack Evans 630. Who won? It was Teddy Hart with the open heart surgery. If you want to talk about something that means just pain, you can talk about something that you need to like bring out the defibrillator and yeah, that's right. Teddy Hart's open heart surgery. PWS favorite legend, none other than the Iron Sheik himself, former WWF champion. Maybe he was just WWF. I need to look up Wikipedia. I'm a little sick and fighting a cold in my head. Yeah. Iron Sheik edging out Dr. Death, Steve Williams, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, Greg Valentine, Kamal, and Demolition. The list goes on and on and on. Your favorite legend of 2008 was the Iron Sheik himself. And like I said before, one of the greatest wrestling awards in all of professional wrestling is right here at Pro Wrestling Syndicate for most shocking moment. I already gave you what some of them could be. What about the fact Jim Powers came out of retirement and beat Tommy Suede, your most hated wrestler of the year? What about that Demolition was eliminated in the first round of the PWS Tag Team Tournament? How about Universal Records hip-hop star Poison Pen coming to Pro Wrestling Syndicate, and not just that, managing the Urban Legends? Well, guess what? They're all wrong! The Pro Wrestling Syndicate most shocking moment of 2008 was none other than Commissioner Necro Butcher being replaced by the Commissioner, your PWS favorite legend, new PWS Commissioner, the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik replacing Necro Butcher. Have you ever thought of such an awkward sentence in your entire life? Necro Butcher being edged out by the Iron Sheik. Must have like the camel clutch, and then with the thing in the stomach, like the growth was like pushing out and it just hurts like back of the. Anyway, I'm gonna be killed for that one. Like I said, so much news. I've already told you about the PWS 24/7 channel available at ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. Go check it out. Like we said, completely free. We wanted to do something for our fans, not just for necessarily for our fans, fans of professional wrestling. You're going to love what we have to offer. We want to show it to you. We want to show the best to you. We don't want to give you just 5 seconds of a match. We don't want to make you pay $5 for a match. We want to give you the opportunity to see us in all of our glory. We're putting ourselves out there, and you can check it out at ProWrestlingSyndicate.com with 24/7 television. We're going to be announcing our 2009 live event schedule. I will tell you, let's see, it's January now. In 2 months, we'll be returning to action. You'll be finding out more again. Check out ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. I'll probably be popping on here and there again for ProWrestlingSyndicate.com throughout time, from time to time. What's wrong with me? Anyway, I have a lot wrong with me. For those, anyway, long story. Hi, my name is Phil Stamper. Hi, my name is Nate Stein. Anyway, PWS champion Devin Moore recently defeated the Grim Reaper, Balls Mahoney, Sandman, and Sabu in a 5-way no DQ match at Firestorm 2 in Yonkers, New York to retain the PWS Heavyweight Championship. So you can bet, after beating such tremendous talent, that Commissioner Iron Sheik is thinking about, who can I get to give this guy a worthy challenge for that PWS Heavyweight Championship? Do one of the 4 guys in that 5-way deserve a one-on-one opportunity? Is there somebody else up and coming who deserves an opportunity to try to take away that title gold, that PWS Heavyweight Championship belt? Who do you think? Again, comment below. I want to see responses, people. Come on. I know you're out there. I know you exist. Because the magic of the internet says you exist. Is this Buddy Christ? Anyway. That's right. I'm a little goofy. What can I say? The PWS Tag Team Titles Tournament has reached its final match. And its finals will feature Aerodynamic, the dynamic sensation Javier versus the Urban Legends, Devious and Wes Draven, excuse me. Can you imagine Wes Craven coming down to the ring? I am Freddy Krueger. Anyway. Devious and Wes Draven with their manager Rapstar Poison Pen are the last 2 teams standing in the PWS Tag Team Title Tournament. Who do you think will walk away the winner? Tell me, everybody. Tell everybody else. Forget me. I'm not important. I'm just a random face. Look, I'm smiling. I'm a good guy. That was a really bad joke, and I apologize in retrospect. What can I say? Oh, yeah, something else I have to apologize for. Yeah, so I guess I'm trademark infringing all over because I am now a baldy. Sorry, HC, Logan, Tony DeVito. Yeah, I'm really going to be killed after this. And I blame you, Eric Tap Out. It's all your fault. Showing up with my home with the camera, because of course this is obviously not staged. This is taped to the stand. And there's nobody back here like pretending like there's somebody talking to me. Yeah, I know, I told you. See, it's a little crazy too. I am the world's oldest 5-year-old, so you have to figure that out. Anyway. Kevin Matthews got involved in a 3-way ambulance match for the PWS title back in September at Blitzkrieg 2, between Grim Reaper, B-Boy, and Reality Check leader Devin Moore. Now, Matthews tossed Reaper into the ambulance, causing Moore to retain the belt. This led to the new commissioner, Iron Sheik, being on a personal vendetta against Reality Check ever since. So we're kind of waiting to see what the end result will be all of that. Time and time again, we've now seen the Iron Sheik and what he'll do to try to take away that title from Devin Moore. We saw him go out in that 5-way, throwing Devin Moore in that 5-way. Throw him to the wolves, if you will. Balls Mahoney, Grim Reaper, Sandman, and Sabu. If there was any other 4 people in the world who could pull away a title from Devin Moore, it would be one of those 4 guys. Devin Moore's still our champion. What is Iron Sheik going to do next? What can he do to take away the title from Devin Moore? I don't know. Leave your thoughts. If you could throw Devin Moore to the Wolves in any kind of match, what kind of match would it be, and who would you have him go up against? Is it somebody that you've seen before at Pro Wrestling Syndicate? Is it Balls Mahoney? Is it Sandman? Is it Sabu? Is it Grim Reaper? The 4 other men in that 5-way dance before? Is it somebody else? Somebody up and coming that you think deserves an opportunity who's already at Pro Wrestling Syndicate? What about somebody we haven't seen before at PWS? Who do you think deserves a shot at the PWS Heavyweight Championship? List it below. Tell us who you want to see kick Devin Moore's ass. That's right. Ace. ESS. Because I'm a random hick and I'm tired and I have a cold and everything is coming out really weird. But I would like to go ahead and tell you, PWS does thank the over 26,000 viewers that have already turned into our internet television channel. Of course, you can see that at ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. Amazing turnout, and of course, we couldn't do this without you guys. Are the most awesome fans ever, and we love you. Because like I said before, without you guys, we would be nothing. No one would know who we were if it wasn't for you guys. You guys are friggin' insane. Thank you for being friggin' insane. Yeah, so I gotta go back and make this phone call that was completely not staged. And I will catch you guys later. Everybody, my name is Nate Stein. Make sure you're checking out. If you hadn't heard it before, I'm gonna shill it again right here in the brackets, ProWrestlingSyndicate.com.